Okay, there we go. Trying to figure out if this shit was actually recording. Got this shit out way too far. But yeah, man. Shit, this motherfucking weather. I'm ready for that fall shit, nigga. I am the king of the fall. Niggas got me fucked up.
I ain't ready for that shit because I am. Bitch ass warehouse is not climate controlled. So when it's hot as a motherfucker.
I mean, you're good right now because it's pretty cool.
But nigga, that shit now. Man.
You got a couple of a few more weeks before that shit.
It's hoodie season.
I'm with that shit.
Hoodies and extra tees season.
I'm with that shit. I'm a layers type nigga. Like
I can't do that at work. Wear multiple layers because then the nigga start sweating hot. Then
then it must not be that bad. Then
it get bad, nigga.
Even in the winter?
Yeah, it get bad.
Well, then you good.
The summer, you can
I know the summer is.
You can sweat it out. Like put one layer on, you good.
But the winter, if you still sweating, then just. You
start taking the shit off, then you start getting them whole ass winter colds.
Then just keep a jacket near. That's it,
man. You remember how we used to be kids? And your mama used to bundle you up and shit, and you can't move.
And you be in that whole
imagine feeling like they would as an adult and shit. That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool, man.
That shit funny as hell. I feel you though. I still like the winter though.
Yeah, you love it, man. I know.
I love the fall. Now the winter is a different thing. I don't like being too hot or too cold.
Yeah.
Cause in the either situation, I'm like, God damn, it's hot as shit.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, fuck, it's cold as hell.
When we went to Atlanta, it already feel like winter there. Like it be hot during the day, and then it's like in the 50s at night, so I'm fucked up. I'm down there the short set.
I love it. I can deal with the 50s.
Nah, I don't like this
60s.
Shit,
I can deal with that.
Like you be Rick Ross and me.
See, and you bigger than me, so you should like nigga. I
gotta take out this medication, but most of my shit like blood thinner. So.
Nigga said my blood is thin.
Yeah, so I can't.
Nigga, I have ulcerative colitis. That is that whole illness thins my blood.
Yeah.
So man up, nigga. Fuck that shit.
Stop acting like a bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
The fuck.
Yeah.
But nah, I'm fucking with you. But yeah, man, this is What You Thought podcast. Of course, we ain't been here in a minute. I think we missed like a week or two.
Yeah, it was, shit
been happening.
Shit transpired and shit, but we here.
My nigga Kev over here in the all maroon.
Feeling like Flag, got the Flash t-shirt on, so I'm feeling real zesty and fast and moveful and shit.
Nigga said, I'm feeling quick. But yeah,
like,
man.
What these niggas on today?
Nigga. So
it's Gleeful today.
What the nigga say Gleeful?
Yeah, that's a word you rarely use now.
Gleeful.
Like, yeah, I'm feeling it, nigga.
Is that even a word?
Yeah, it's a word, man.
Gleeful?
Yeah.
How you feeling? I'm feeling very gleeful.
Yeah, it's real joyful and festive.
That just make me think of a nigga skipping through a field of daisies.
That's when a nigga really feeling good. When a nigga, I ain't feel like that. I ain't had them default emotions in a long time. Nigga be happy with a skip and shit.
Yeah, that shit sounds like a what do you call it? A defense mechanism.
Yeah.
I do the shit too. When the shit go down, nigga, it'll be in a mode. It's like shit just went down. Then it's like either it'll be like, all right, I fucked up, or it'll be like, man, fuck this shit.
I'm moving on. I don't give a fuck, man.
I see you in the fuck this shit stage.
Yeah.
Cause that stage is very gleeful.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So obviously you've been going through some shit. That's what I was about to ask you. What's going on with you? But
single life woes and all that shit. That shit there. This dating shit is rough, nigga.
Nigga.
This shit rough. Like, nigga, this is the only place where a motherfucker will tell you, "Oh, I need boyfriend benefits, but I don't need you to be my boyfriend. I want you to fuck me, eat me out, this and that, whoop whoop, give me money, but I don't want to be with you," type shit. I'm like, nigga, nah.
You see, I've only experienced that a few times. As far as like, it's been like, I'm ready, but you not.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see I can see how that feels.
That shit is.
Like I told you earlier this year, I was in a situation um, where we were talking for a little bit, and then she was just like, you too good,
Yeah.
and I was just like, I don't even know
What that means?
I don't know
like,
what that means.
How am I supposed to
I
be?
was so confused, and so nigga, that shit happened, and then the next situation with the Astro, which that I was fucking with, that shit lasted a couple of months.
With me, it's not even that. Like, nothing is cut and dry. I prefer shit cut and dry. If you just want me to give you the dick and have a good time when we together, just say that. But nigga, don't be trying to treat me like your man when it's suitable for you. But then when a nigga try to do man shit, I'm your man shit. Nah, I don't need that. Nah, just be cut and dry with me, nigga.
That's what happens. I think both men and women do that shit.
That shit tricky as fuck.
It is. Cause on the side, as far as like, I want to be that nigga for you.
Yeah, but
I don't. I'm not gonna blame it on me or you, but right now it just seems very difficult for me to be that nigga. So we gotta figure that shit out. But sometimes that shit don't always get figured out. Sometimes that shit takes a while before niggas just be like, "Alright, I'm done trying to figure this shit out." But yeah, I know you ain't asked, but as far as me,
I'm about to get to it.
like, I've been good, I'm not talking to the Astro Witch anymore.
She probably sitting somewhere with a brush full of your hair. Probably
she not. She not. That's the misconception people have. Like,
I know,
cause I ain't gonna lie. Going into it, I thought the same thing. It was just like, nah, she just live a life like everybody else. Like, she just do her thing. Cause I was like, man, and I said it as a joke, like, if we don't work out, don't put no spell on me.
Yeah, you go put what's that shit in Harlem Nights? You go put a root on your head. You'll bury your drawers in the yard, and you ain't gonna be able to leave the house.
Right, nigga, you ain't gonna.
The irony of that shit, we in the COVID and shit, all that shit, nigga can't really leave the house.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be good till you do right by me. I was just like, don't do me like that. Yeah. But she was like, I won't. That's not what I use my stuff for. And I believed her. Anything other than that is her business. But I don't have any hard feelings.
Watch you get this weird ass cough and shit you can't explain or a spot on your this bitch that got me.
I'm not even gonna think about that because my life has still been going like good. Like I said, I don't have no hard feelings. It just wasn't.
It wasn't a move.
I thought it was, and it was very interesting. Very interesting. But it just wasn't. This wasn't what I was, what I was looking for. We both had our issues, and I don't think that. I don't place the blame for whatever we had not working out. I don't place the blame on it. either one of us individually. If anything, it's on both of us. So,
But at least that's you showing growth. Been like, nah, it ain't just on me. It's on us. That's showing accountability instead of you just pointing
um,
the finger. Oh, this, and that. Nah, you showing accountability.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's not growth for me because I've been on the accountability shit.
yeah,
Not all the time, but I mean before now, I've been on that. So that's why it's I can this can happen and not this and I not just be like, man, fuck this bitch. This bitch got me fucked up. It be times where it was times to where I was just like, you got me fucked up,
yeah.
but it would just be based
This
off of
isn't
something that something that she said.
This is not it.
Yeah, but I mean, of course, I wish her the best. She's a great person.
She's just not a great person with you. That's how you gotta look at it.
Right,
Yeah,
and I don't look at it as her fault or my fault. It's just some things people ain't willing to change that they don't feel like there's a problem with, and we both had those attributes,
yeah.
and not to say that we both wasn't right.
But we live in an uncompromising era, anyways. Like,
Yeah, and people feel like they want what they want,
yeah,
and so that was a little difficult as far as that whole aspect, cause nigga got a whole bunch of long texts and all that. But I'm definitely not gonna be like, man, I'm not gonna be in a relationship with you, and then once it doesn't work out, I'll be like, man, I never fuck with you anyway. Like that's some fuck shit.
yeah. Nah, you ain't on the FDB shit.
Yeah, like
Fuck that bitch.
that's some fuck shit. Like, all right, so it didn't work out. Now all of a sudden you feel different because your feelings hurt. Nah, that's not how that shit works. What? Um, I started talking to another chick, and I don't feel like I'm moving too fast. Cause I took about 2-3 years off from just just dating anybody. So I understand the things I need to do, or what I need for me to date in that as far as that level. So it wasn't like, oh, this didn't work out, now I gotta take a step back and see what's going on. Like, no, I know exactly what happened, and that's okay. So I'm talking to this chick now, and she's cool as fuck. um I mean, we've only been talking for not too long, at the most probably about a month, or maybe a little bit more than that at the most. uh but she's cool as fuck, long story short. uh that's all I gotta say about that. you know
He the one that incriminated himself.
yeah, I see how that works out. I fucks with her, and she fucks with me, so I'm looking forward to
Exploring that option.
yeah, yeah, for sure. But nigga, I didn't watch the shit. I know I'm switching topics real random, but I didn't watch the shit when it happened. But I watched it a little bit later last night, the debate. That shit was funny.
Yeah. I wish we had some of that music that they be doing on the news. The doo 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 doo.
Yeah, the breaking news music.
Presidential debate.
That shit.
Them niggas is wild, man.
Niggas was talking like they was talking like two old white men that was about to fight. And part of me is like, this is what we need. Like, y'all niggas been up here playing around, like, because motherfuckers will say shit, and like the normal person, you know, will watch it. Even with Obama, you will watch the debate, and and they would say something, or you know, whoever you going for, the opposite person to say something, you'll be like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's like, instead of you saying it, it's like them niggas just like
both of them
said it.
Hey, I said this shit the other day, and they wanted to kill me for this shit. I didn't even care. I was gonna be on their cross for this shit. I didn't give a fuck. I said, bro, we fucked either way it go.
Oh yeah.
Like, watching that debate is like choosing between. Do you watch Star Wars?
Nah.
All right, so
but I mean,
the real evil bad guy is Palpatine.
Mm-hmm.
And have you watched Harry Potter?
Mm-hmm.
Lord Voldemort. That's how it felt like I was choosing between them two niggas.
Like you said, Dark Vader.
Like both of these niggas
Lord,
got questionable past and shit, and questionable shit.
Yeah.
And it's like it's choosing the lesson between two evils and shit. And that shit is so. We had to do that shit last election.
Right. And that's what it is. It's like motherfuckers tell you. You can look it up at any time that you want to. Your vote is a suggestion.
Yeah.
How
did nigga win last time by the electoral vote and shit?
And niggas was like, I can't believe that he won. Like, yeah, because your vote is a suggestion.
Yeah.
Like,
they already got their mind made up.
Yeah. So I'm the type of nigga, and niggas might hate me for this shit, and that's fine. I'm still live the same life I did.
Yeah, like shit. We
before.
Fucked. We both done rationalize. We fucked either way it go.
Yeah. So I don't give a fuck about voting.
I'm gonna do it. I would do it because I feel like my ancestors gonna have an issue with that shit, and then with me being a felon, I got the right to vote again and shit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take advantage of that shit. Like fuck them.
With all that, it's like I feel you. But
great granddad.
It's what they want to. If every person in America literally voted, it wouldn't matter who they voted for the most. It's still gonna go to the electoral college. And it's like, then they gonna decide that shit. So they gonna do whatever in the best interest of what they feel like the best interest is. You know? So I'm not concerned with voting for the president.
Yeah. That last election felt like a badass wrestling match. Like, the good guy is winning, and out of nowhere, somebody else come out of nowhere and they hit the good guy.
Yeah, it was a surprise.
Yeah, here comes the electoral vote. Bullshit.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. That's why I'm just like, if y'all didn't realize that shit, then, and not saying the nigga should be like, oh, we're not gonna ever vote. Like, understand the idea of being involved in something that affects your life.
Yeah. The city, like the mayors and all the city offices close affects me more than the president. Yeah.
Right.
So focus on that shit. Vote on that shit.
Yeah. Like when it's that time, like I'm there for the shit, you know. And even then, I'm still just like, you know, niggas gonna do what they want, cause
let's focus on getting Greg Abbott ass out of here before he forces us into the apocalypse or some shit.
Well, I feel like he's only a pawn in the whole thing.
He's more concerned about what Trump think than the people in this state. Like, nigga, we telling you what's going on, but you try to satisfy Trump and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers don't give a. These niggas don't give a fuck. Like politics for them is their job, so that's a business.
Yeah.
At your job, you don't be concerned about, what's the best for the environment, or what's the best for the people, or what's like,
It's what's
how am I
best
gonna
for
keep
them.
my job and keep making this motherfucking money? That's what I'm looking at.
You see what they did not too long ago when they passed. I think they passed the law to come back to make sure their job and their money was straight, and then dipped after that and went on vacation. All the Congress.
You talking about here recently, like in August?
They did. Yeah,
Yeah.
they did that not too long ago. They made sure
That's
their
what I'm
money
saying.
was straight and then went
Of
into
course.
recess.
Of course.
They took care of their money first and said fuck the stimulus and all that shit.
And that's what I'm saying. They don't give a fuck, bro. They don't give a fuck. So I don't give a fuck either about them niggas.
Yeah.
I'm at the point now to where I'm really just more concerned with about how much I can acquire that benefits me and the people that I love.
Yeah, worried about house and home, and that's it.
Because I mean that's what's really needed, because it's gonna come a point to where the shit's gonna go down. It might not be in a lifetime. It makes, like, right now it seems
It's
like
leaning
shit's gonna
like a
go
motherfucker,
down
yeah.
tomorrow. But we also felt like that when 9/11 happened. We was like, oh, this shit
shit
is
finna get real.
yeah. And it's like, and then you see what happened.
They steered it out.
Like years later, we not even talk about those.
Hey, nigga, I thought 2000 was gonna be a rough year, nigga. I didn't know 2020 was gonna be like.
I was so scared. They had
Nigga was
niggas so scared
terrified,
on that
yeah.
Y2K shit.
Yeah.
I just felt like as soon as it was like 3, 2,
Hey,
1,
nigga, it's over.
and all the lights are going out. Nigga, nothing happened.
When
Nothing
that
happened.
2020 came around.
The lights didn't go out, but it would have been more. It would have been more feasible
Yeah.
if 2020 happened in 2000, because it's like, all right, they told us, it's finna be some fucked up shit.
We were warned.
It's like 2020 came and they was like, yeah,
20,
it's fucked up.
2020 said they finna fuck it up. They took Kobe. They took Chad.
Man.
Gail Sayers.
They took Kobe.
Yeah. They took everybody. 2020 been a rough ass year.
It has, and that's why I feel like it's only getting us. This is the time niggas got to get prepared. Like, it's showing you like shit is.
What's that commercial with the little white man with the beard, and he be selling shit, and he be like, but wait.
What commercial?
You know the little dude, the dude that be selling the little sticky stuff that close up the patches and shit. Like you put glue over
Oh,
the patches.
yeah.
That's why I feel like 2020 gonna be the end of 2020. We gonna think everything over and shit. There's gonna be some more bad shit.
Nah, we over that now. I feel like we as a whole, we kind of expected the shit.
I don't think so.
We still gonna act surprised.
Yeah.
We still gonna be like,
Flu
oh my
season
god.
finna hit, nigga. Corona gonna come back brand new.
Yeah, everything finna be on 10, and then it's the holiday season. It's finna get real.
Yo, Corona finna come back with a leather jacket on.
And some shades. And that jacket finna have some fur on that hoe.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And that nigga gonna be like, shit. What y'all doing?
I'm back and I'm better.
What's up, big head? Shit.
Thought I was gone. Y'all niggas got loosey goosey with the mask. All right.
Yeah. I know that shit finna go crazy.
Yeah, and everybody finna be scared as fuck.
But that's I'm still not surprised though.
Yeah.
I've been not expecting, because I didn't know how they was gonna do it, but I definitely been expecting some type of interruption or some type of chaos to be made.
I heard on the radio this morning where they advertising basically advertising us to be guinea pigs for the new COVID shit. Like, nigga, I ain't finna try that shit, nigga. Fuck around and take that shit, nigga, be a fucking mutant and shit.
Turn into a goddamn Ninja Turtle.
Nigga skin turned inside out and shit. Nah, I'm good, nigga. Weather this shit like everybody else is doing. I ain't finna take no shit and be real fucked up, dude.
That shit, yeah. And I'm like, when that shit come out,
I ain't taking that shit.
That's when shit really finna hit the fan. Cause it's gonna depend on if they, if your job
and that's how they gonna do it.
Makes it mandatory for you to get tested. Then it's like, shit, do I work or do I say fuck this shit? So
it gonna be that shit where you take that shit, then the side effects gonna be worse than the than the shit you protecting yourself from.
The fast talking part.
Yeah.
It's gonna include side effects may also include death. And it's like, damn.
You might die, but you're protected from corona.
Yeah, like, all right.
Ain't no leakage.
Like, yeah, you fuck around and die, but taking shit anyway. But it's like, wait a minute. The fuck?
I remember one time. This is similar to what we talking about, but I was in a doctor's office. And I was reading the disclaimer on the back of a magazine about Viagra, and it fucks me up. The side effects, they're like anal leakage, potential heart attack, this and that. Like, why the fuck would I want to take that shit?
Right.
This is shit
like this, so I can feel not depressed. Yeah. Like if I got anal leakage and I feel like I'm about to die, then nigga, I'm gonna be even more depressed. Yeah. What you mean?
I'm able to jump in this pussy for 30 or 40 minutes with no problem with my ass and my heart.
Yeah, I fuck around and have a heart attack. Like, I'm being more depressed.
Yeah. So you stroking the shit out this pussy, but the nigga heart and ass ain't my shit now.
Nigga just fucked out.
That's crazy as fuck, man. You see how Greg Abbott trying to pass a law basically saying any type of disruptive protesting can get you an automatic felony.
I remember you telling me that.
And that shit, the crazy part about that shit, what really is disruptive protesting? That can be anything. I'm yelling too loud. I'm shooting up some shit.
All right, if you shooting up some shit, then that's
different. Like, nigga, that call for that.
We need to know why.
Yeah, give me a definition. They won't give us a definition.
Nah, they're not. It's gonna be whatever they determine it is.
Yeah, so they finna start burying us with that shit.
That's why, like, when the shit first started happening. Well, not first started happening, but as far as the protests started, becoming more often. I was thinking about going out there. I was like, we gotta take a stand. And then I thought about it. It's like, well, I'm just really going out there and
making yourself a target.
Yeah. And you may be shutting some shit down, causing some damage and everything. And I'm not gonna lie, that's needed. But that's not where I'm needed.
Yeah. You could do better stopping somebody to check out.
I could benefit that shit more than just going out there to do that shit. And not knocking anybody that does. That's your choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's a smarter way to do this shit.
It's a smarter way. That may be for you. but for it may not be a smarter way for somebody else.
Yeah.
Um, because that, that person that may be going out there may have never even been doing anything as far as trying to better the situation, whether it be bettering themselves or bettering the people around them. They may not have been doing anything before, but them going out there makes them feel like they're doing something now, which could lead to some other things.
Yeah.
So I don't knock it at all.
It's a
Do what
lot
you
of
do.
tricky ass shit they doing. The laws are doing. Like I think it was in Denton. They arrested some people from protesting on the corner, saying they were blocking the corner and making it hard for the cops to do their job. Like nigga, they sitting on the corner. It's not like they're in the streets. They sitting on the corner and arrested all the people and gave mild felonies and shit.
See, because they gonna get. That's what I'm saying. They gonna get you how they wanna.
Yeah.
How they wanna get you. Um, but I can say, my bad. I was trying to make sure I ain't. But it's people got different ways of how they could contribute. My way of contributing just isn't going out to protest. For me, that'll be a waste of my time because I have skills that would be more useful in other places,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all that is. Um, but this year's election is going to be very interesting, and I am looking to see how that shit turns out. Cause when white folks get mad, they do something, and either way, white folks is gonna be mad whether it's Biden or Trump. So that's why it's like interesting to see, like, all right, white folks gonna be mad, so they gonna do something. Let's see what they gonna do, and that we already got our thing going on, and we made I don't even want to say a lot, but some of us may think that just voting is gonna change some shit, and that's all you gotta do. Um, and I'm talking about on any level, local, state, or the whole nation. You know, people feel like that's gonna really make a difference. But what's gonna make a difference is you making yourself better. You making yourself more educated about what's going on, about how to move, about how the shit works, so you can figure out how to beat the shit. Um, Marching ain't gonna teach you that. The only thing that's gonna teach you that is you getting that information and finding it out for yourself.
Yeah.
Um, and marching or going out to a protest is one of the easiest things. Uh,
What's gonna stick? What can I do? That's what's gonna
right.
stick. Yeah.
What's the hardest thing is changing yourself. Because after that protest, a lot of these motherfuckers is going back just to the same life.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's another protest where I go out here. And then it's like when somebody say something, but I went to a protest.
What?
But you still, that's, alright, like, what did that
Short-term.
help?
It's a short term. What's the word I'm looking for? Short term plan, really.
Yeah.
Disturbance, short term.
And it's like, what did that really help? You know what I'm saying? What results did that yield? And right now we can say that, our voices are being heard, but after your voice is heard, like, what the fuck you got to say? And if you don't prepare yourself for after what needs to happen after your rebellion, you just gonna keep rebelling. And one of the best questions I've ever heard, I was the dude that it created Obey. I went to, it was like years ago. I went to he was speaking at some museum. Last name Shepherd. I forgot his first name. But he opened the floor up for questions. And one dude asked, he was like, "What happens when the rebels win?" And it's like a lot of people don't think about that. What happens when you get what you fighting for? Now what you gonna do with it? Niggas just fighting. Some niggas just fighting just to be fighting.
Not fighting with a purpose.
And as long as they can fight, they feel alright.
That's enough. Like, nigga, what the fuck is your end result? Like, are you? I'm just gonna keep doing it until such and such.
But it's like, alright, when that happens, then what you gonna do? And I don't think a lot of people are looking about that. I've found that question so profound and so deep that I got that shit tattooed.
Yeah.
What happens when the rebels win? What are you gonna do when
you ain't got nothing else to fight for?
When everything that you say you fighting for actually happens, and now it's time for you to deliver what you been fighting for, you know?
Like, well, I'm still angry. Let's go fight about this shit.
Like, right? If you ain't ready, you just gonna find some more shit.
I don't like how this is going. Let's go fight this shit now.
And it's like, I'm fighting now. Now that I'm hurt, all right, then let me find some other shit to be at odds about. You know. But that shit, niggas gotta think about that. Cause if I don't, like, niggas just gonna be fighting for forever.
I had to learn that shit. Like, I was always trying to be a rebel without a cause. That shit don't get you nowhere in life. Like, you have to have a purpose for this some shit.
Right, you have to have a end game. Yeah. Like, okay, once I get this, I want this because of this, and once I get that, this is what I'm gonna do. I understand that the initial approach, you know, it's taking a while. And a lot of what's great is a lot more black people are, you know, being more financially responsible.
Yeah.
I love to see it. We're getting more into stocks, more into crypto.
That's always been a thing, but it's a forgotten behavior. Because just keep in mind, when Black Wall Street went down, they were down and that shit was booming. Like, they were doing what they needed to do, and somebody decided to come in and snuff that shit out.
Yeah.
There's no reason in this world, in today's world, why we don't have a Black Wall Street. Mm-hmm. There's no reason.
And we as far as the result and you know, the monetary value, we're there, if not more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We, as a collective, black people in Texas, is probably making more money than black people was making in Black Wall Street.
Yeah. But we just ain't put it together like them.
Right. And so that's the thing. It's like, cause motherfuckers is just, not saying all people. It's a lot of different issues.
Yeah.
I'm really just speaking on something that I've struggled with, as far as my position, cause I ain't no rich ass nigga, you know. But I work hard, and I work to the point to where I'm on my way to becoming a rich ass nigga. With that comes responsibility. Right now, it's easy to make a lot of money.
Yeah, it's you gotta put your name on it.
It's easy to make.
My ideal it's not being rich as a person, as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be rich as a people. Like
Mm-hmm.
Dallas has a lot of diversity. You can go anywhere in the city, see a little Mexico. You can go see
All right.
Asian neighborhoods. You can go see the Jewish neighborhoods. You
Yeah.
can see all
Dallas
of that.
is like Hillcrest.
Yeah, but with us, we don't have a chocolate city nowhere here. No black owned community.
We do, but it's not.
Where?
The most that it's defined is places like Big T. But you know the rep that Big
Yeah.
T has. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I say it's not like we can't do it, because a lot of us are doing it and making money.
Yeah.
I feel like we just have this attitude, as in, if
we
I
just
don't
don't-
fuck with you,
We don't. Yeah.
then you know,
Fuck
you better agree with what I say, or fuck you. You know, there's a lot of, I think the bragging thing that we do isn't needed. I can't, but then I also feel like I can't speak too much of, somebody else's life as far as that. If that's what you want to do, then,
The minute we take the ego out of shit, the better shit will be.
and that's what it is, because we've been taught to have
Yeah, we
this
conditioned into that shit. Where we
this
feel like we have to be
ego,
better.
and that ego has came from, unfortunately, that ego involves how we treat each other as a people, and I'm speaking this as far as black people.
Hmm.
Because we have this idea, it's like, we're just trying to do as good as these white folks. And although that may be true, but at the same time, these white folks doing so good, not because they was trying to be like somebody else.
They was blazing their own path.
They was blazing their own path, and they was helping their own people.
Yeah.
And that's what we gotta understand. And I mean, even with, niggas make money off of being smart, like off of shit they should, like white folks shit, like off stocks and everything.
Yeah.
But then I'll see posts and people will be like, niggas want to complain about shit, but I just made this much today. Niggas need to get with it. If you don't want to pay for a certain service, or if you don't like this type of shit of talking down.
I can understand that. Don't as any black business owner felt this before. Stop asking for a handout. Pay the same thing you will ask this Asian man, this white man.
Right.
Just pay for what you owe. But
Right.
on the backside, don't constantly tell me what you're making. Show me how to make that too. Give me an opportunity
Exactly.
to make that.
Don't shit on me and then be like, these
need to
niggas
step it
out
up. I
here
got this.
always asking for a deal, but niggas over here, we ain't worried about nothing.
Yeah.
Whatever we need, we can get it. It's like, all right, that's cool, and you don't have no responsibility to show nobody else.
Yeah, but that's what everyone
But
else
don't
is
complain about somebody trying to lowball you in the situation to where it's like they doing worse off than you.
doing. Yeah.
Because I can guarantee every person that's been in, not even, it has nothing to do with color, every person has, unless it's inherited, you come up on some shit off of not taking advantage, but
Sometimes it's just dumb luck.
sometimes it's just dumb luck. Most of the time it's strategic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still, and I say this, and I'm still, if I had a business, even if I know you, I'm not finna give you shit for free every
Yeah,
time you come there, because I know a lot of motherfuckers.
Cause your baby ain't gonna eat off of deals.
Yeah, like pay me what you
Yeah.
what you owe.
A motherfucker told me this shit the other day and it fucked me up. Like, okay, so you know I got the t-shirt shit that I'm doing online. And everything with me is pretty much a set price. My shirts are $21. My partner inbox me like, fam, can you lower that price so I can get a few of them? I'm like, nigga, no.
By how much? Cause I'm paying $15 for it.
Like,
So
nigga.
you asked me to take out $5,
Yeah,
like
dude,
for me to give it to you for what I'm paying for. Like,
Yeah.
what's $5, bro?
Like, nigga, I said, fam, you gonna go pay $40 or $50 for a Jordan t-shirt, but you won't spend $21 on my shit.
I never asked for a deal.
Yeah, don't. Now, if you give it to me, I'm like, all right, thanks, good looking out. But don't short on your people, man.
I'm never like
I'm gonna pay for what I pay for. I don't want no deals.
exactly, and that's how we really gotta be. And I think that the attitude of looking for a discount, part of that comes from that same person that's asking for a discount just saw that person that they asked from a discount brag about how good they doing.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you doing so good, and not
Why
even
can't
saying
why
that
can't
that's
you-
warranted.
I ain't in the bracket to where I can give away product right now. I'm not in that bracket.
Right. But people that don't even know about what you're doing doesn't understand that.
Yeah.
All they see is you doing good. So it's like, you doing good, I know you. You know I'm not doing as good as you. Hook me up.
Yeah.
And it's like, if that person wouldn't have been like, we over here killing it. Y'all niggas out here ain't keeping up with the, get money, keep up with the, like, no, just sell your product.
Yeah, and just let that be what it is. Nigga, you ain't gotta scream your successes out. We don't see it.
Gucci don't ever brag.
Yeah, you don't hear shit.
Nike don't ever brag and be like,
But
you know how
they
much
up.
we made last
But they
year?
up.
Yeah. Nike ain't never finna post a sales report.
They gonna let Forbes do it for them.
Like, yeah,
Like, nigga, I ain't gotta say this shit, nigga. You know what it is, nigga.
just be quiet.
Yeah.
And not even saying like that, if you're not, then that validates somebody asking for a deal. Cause I'm still like, fuck that. But you also gotta understand, if you getting a lot of that shit, it may be something that you're doing. So don't complain about the energy that you're putting out there.
Yeah.
Put a certain type of energy out there, and that's the response you're gonna get. Now, even then, it's still gonna be some motherfuckers that's like, let me get the discount just because, a lot of motherfuckers is programmed like that.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Right. And then at that point, it's like,
You not helping.
I'm not, you see, I'm not doing that. I'm not asking for no help or nothing like that. So I just need you to, to buy the shit. That's it. That's all I'm asking for.
Like, that shit ain't even acceptable in the criminal world. So what the fuck you think?
Right. Either you want to buy it or you don't.
You don't, nigga. This not deal or no deal and shit. I need a couple grams, but let me get it for 10. Get the fuck out of here. You gonna pay for whatever the fuck you want.
Cause I know you.
Yeah.
And I can say that that's one thing. Well, I wouldn't even say that, because even drug dealers, they still be on some stunny shit. And they might even be the most that's on some stunny shit.
Yeah.
But
I've known a few quiet drug dealers like nigga.
Yeah, those are the best ones.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that do more than just deal drugs.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't gotta be loud. I could be very loud.
Yeah. But what's the point?
Like, what happens after that, other than niggas are just like, oh, this nigga got money? Like, not even saying that I do,
Yeah, but
but
I mean,
it's like now niggas just like, oh, okay. So let me figure out how I'm finna try and benefit off the money this nigga's making.
yeah,
Like niggas don't ever think that shit about Nike.
you don't hear that shit.
And even and it's
They just
I get
collect.
it.
They
Even
just
it's the
collect.
case that well you don't know the person that owns Nike. I can understand that.
Phil Knight
Um,
don't say shit.
nothing, nothing.
He sit right at his Nike desk and chill and collect that
Nigga
money.
just make his money. And I mean, but at the same time, when he first started off, he had to be more interactive. But I know niggas weren't asking for no, just like
No deal, nah. Nah.
let me get a couple of them pairs for free.
Yeah, let me hold something, man. I know you got it.
Right, that should have come. If you support it like you supposed to, that should have
Yeah.
come. Because the amount of niggas that I know that just get, and not even niggas that I just know personally, but just some personally and some just celebrities. Nike give out,
Buku shit. Just for the word.
and not even like cheap shoes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Nike send niggas a whole box of all the new releases they just came out with this week,
Yeah. Just on the strength.
and it's like, cause they can. And obviously, a lot of those people want somebody that just fuck with Nike coming up, but they can now, and they see that somebody fucks with the brand, and they have the capability to do that.
Yeah.
And that shit is beneficial. But if you asking that from the jump,
Yeah.
like so you expecting me to give away all my inventory for free, so you can be like, well, I'm gonna promote it.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna be broke, and then the
Even-
next time you gonna say the same shit.
Yeah. Even on a small scale with my barber.
Mhm.
He cuts my hair. He charges for me, my son, all of us together. Charge like $60, $70. And I throw in some extra money. He be like, nah, that's too
How
much.
many sons you got?
It's just me and my boys, 2 boys. And
So for all three of y'all, you said it's like 60.
almost $80, give or take. But I give them
So
a little
like
extra.
about 25,
Yeah.
30 each.
Yeah,
That's
but I
crazy.
give him extra, and he be like, nah, that's too much. I be like, nah, I'm taking care of you because you providing the service for me.
Yeah.
Like when I'm growing up, my dad always told me take care of your barber,
Take
and
care of
your,
people.
and your mechanic because
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah.
that little extra might help you next time.
When you might not have it.
Have it, yeah. Like,
Especially your mechanic. When
Yeah.
you might not have it, you gotta be like, you know me.
yeah.
I fucks
Alright,
with you.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fix it.
I got you. Because I've been able to do that before.
Yeah.
And that's because, it was never, I never went up there asking for
Instead
a
of
deal.
me asking, can you short me this week? Whoop, 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 whoop. That little extra feeding this family too. That's showing-
Exactly.
yeah.
So, I mean, we just gotta be more careful with how we treat. I got the hiccups. How we treat each other.
Even with the situation with the dude fixing my car and shit, he was trying to take off some money. I was like, nah, just nah, I don't wanna fuck up your overhead and none of that shit. I said I'm a business owner too, so I understand my family is business owners, so I understand this
Right.
shit is costing you. I said, nah, don't
Because
cut me
if I got it,
yeah,
and I'm not gonna be just like
fucked up about it.
just really ass out, like nah,
Go ahead, let me give you what
I got
owe
it.
you.
So what you need to do the job?
Yeah. He was trying to get me to cut corners and shit. Like, nah, just do what I need you to do.
And that's really the attitude that we have to have about our businesses. But I understand it's also difficult just because a lot of times we don't have that luxury of doing that. A lot of times it's like niggas ain't asking for deals or discounts because they cheap.
Yeah.
It's just like, it may be times like that shirt 35. I got 20 for you right
You don't
now.
need that shirt. Hey,
and it's
Hov said it. If you can't buy it twice, you don't need it, and I live by that.
right, and it's like, and I'm with that, but not everybody. The person that you can tell that, you'll know.
Yeah,
And most of the time, the person that you do that and you be like, yeah, my nigga, you got it. Because you know, I know you fuck with me. You know, you done things for me that it's worth more than $20.
yeah,
You know, um, so I think that's the type of people we have to become. But that comes from um, being beneficial on both ends.
yeah. I really wish we can get back to old times and live off the barter system. If I have this and you need this, let's make a trade. Life would be so much easier.
Yeah, and niggas still do that. Cause
But it's not common as it should be though.
it's not. It's definitely not common. I can definitely say, um, I've a lot of my deals have been like that. Um,
But that's common in the music world. I'm just talking about as daily life.
as it right, you try and find out what a motherfucker need, because if you need to get your car fixed and you ain't got the money,
But I got this service to do it.
and
Just
I
like
need this service that you do,
Yeah.
even if the service that you do is more than what it costs to fix your car,
Let's just do it.
let's do it.
Get it over
Because
with.
I'm not I'm making this convenient for you.
Yeah.
And that's how the other races really
Yeah.
function.
I got the just like back in the old days. I got these sheep, these 3 sheeps, and I need these swords. Let's do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I need these swords to defend myself and my
Right.
sheep, that the other sheep that I have.
We might not have to do a sword or a sheep,
Yeah.
but let's work something out,
Something
because
out.
to where I get what I need and you get what you need. You know, I just don't think we have that mentality.
That mentality is dead.
We always trying to get over,
Yeah.
but I think that comes from
We stuck in a dog eat dog world.
yeah, because that's how we've had to live for a long time. And I say a long time, which isn't really a long time, but this as far as us being Americans, black. We're not even black. That's a whole nother podcast.
That's some shit. That's some shit Jesse Jackson made up. African American. I laugh every time I hear that shit.
Yeah.
My boss said this shit. I looked at this nigga like, man, get the fuck.
Like you giving, yeah. When you declare yourself a certain, not even race, but a certain title, you either gain or lose.
Yeah.
Whatever comes with that title, But like I said, that's a whole other story. So we got a lot of things to learn, but I could honestly say that we're getting better. I could definitely see it getting better at a faster rate than what it was before. And I'm still, because there was a time I don't fuck with people in general, but I fuck with my people. But there was a time when I was just like, man, I don't even want to fuck with y'all niggas. And it's like you can't be like that. It's definitely understandable. But you can't be like that, because then you become a part of the problem.
Yeah.
But you don't have to fall victim to you don't have to fall victim to the shit that you saying. I'm not fucking with that.
Especially in this time, isolation ain't what we need right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I be trying to stop myself. I try to check myself about that shit because I've got so used to being a loner in every situation, even in my family. I'm a loner.
Mm-hmm.
I need to stop that shit. That's a toxic trait in me.
Yeah.
I need to stop that shit.
And I feel the same way.
I've been like you probably been conditioned to do that shit.
Yeah, I'm very I'm the people that love me the most. Um, it's really my friends and family. They understand that I'm not a very emotional person, even though I can create some music to invoke
Yeah.
some magnificent emotions, even for myself. Um, but just on a one-on-one basis, or just with the
But that's
person.
that's the way that you channel your emotions, though.
Right, right. And so I can understand. I definitely understand that I have a problem as far as, um, which I feel like it's most black people is just relaxing. Like everybody not out to get you.
I had this conversation. I said that the other day. I said, fam. The dude told me I'm so wound up. I said, fam, it's not that I'm wound up. I said, I hate feeling like I gotta be on guard all the time. I said, this shit is tiring.
Yeah, yeah. And
But
when that's all you know
yeah,
how to do.
I've been conditioned into bed. I said, I want to love people and be nice and shit and be joyful, but I gotta protect my energy, man.
I've done that, and my ancestors have done that,
Yeah.
and look at where that's gotten us.
I be trying to change that about myself, but it's a learned behavior for 30 plus years.
Mhm. Mhm.
I wish I still had my naiveness sometimes,
Mhm.
but the way that this world is, I can't. I'm not conditioned like that anymore.
Mhm. That's why I can understand when I do certain things. Uh, Women will be like, "I'm not gonna fuck with that." Um, I don't feel bad, and I don't even take that as the final word. But I can understand I'm not gonna fuck with that because this looks like a road that I've been down before.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to go
I'm
down.
not trying to go down that shit again because I'm on the same shit. So
Yeah.
it's like I feel you. So that's why I'm like, let's work this shit out because we obviously both got
Yeah, we got
shit
baggage
going on.
and shit. Like I've seen this bad movie before.
Mhm.
I'm not trying.
Mhm. I'm not trying to watch that whole again.
Yeah, this seems all too familiar.
And I think that's both black men and women. That's something that we fight.
Yeah.
Like just to all of us people of color of both genders, we in America we have to fight a certain way
Mhm.
to be heard, to be understood. Um, and that's just because of the environment that's been created.
Yeah,
So we confuse a lot of that, and we do that so much that we
can't turn it
think
off.
that right. We think that we have to do that with our partners or our mates or our friends or our
Anybody.
family.
For an example, my bosses don't understand I'm really direct. So when I say something, like even in a text, I said something to him in a text, and he was like, "What do you mean?" So I got on the phone and called her. I said, "Look, I'm not being aggressive, but I'm direct. So I said, I want you to hear my voice inflection so you can understand what I'm saying.
And I'm not saying this to create a problem, but
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying this because just you, if you felt how I felt, you would address the shit as well. So don't feel different when I do it, cause I have a and I catch myself a lot with my job, with just how I have to talk.
Yeah.
I have to repeat myself a lot because motherfuckers is not listening.
Yeah. But then when you take it up an octave, now they
Right.
Like
Now when I repeat myself and I'll be like, no, I don't need to go to the restroom.
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
Now I got my chest out on your ass. Now
It's
you
like,
want to listen. Like, why does it have to go
okay,
there?
so what problem do you have with the restroom? I have no problem.
Yeah.
You just trying to make me go to the restroom. I don't need to go to the restroom. And I've been trying to communicate that with you in the nicest way, and now it hasn't been working, so now I have to say it like this. And it's very uncomfortable. And I know that a lot of people of color have to go through that, especially, and I hate using the term black people, because
But you speaking from your perspective, perspective.
but because we're not, we're the original person, so we have multiple titles as far as nationality. So it's not like I'm finna go through and name all those nationalities, you know.
Talking as a whole.
Yeah. But we have to watch how we respond to things. Even as frustrated as we may be, because, and I know you this is something that you that annoys you too. People repeating the same thing too.
Yeah.
Like,
nigga,
and I'm telling you, like,
I
heard you, and now you just repeating yourself just to
hear yourself talk,
just to make yourself feel good.
Them people get on my nerves, man.
Like, if I tell you I got it, I got it.
Like, I gotta get the fuck out my face and leave.
Like, if I don't, I'll let you know. Now, don't tell me if you don't know something, you know, come and ask.
Like, nigga, that's my first.
If I don't know that I don't know something, why the fuck would I come and ask about some shit that I don't even know that I don't know?
Yeah. Give me the opportunity to learn that I don't know.
And so that's why, because the position that I'm in now, I was thrown into it. Yeah. I had probably about a week of training, and so I know the basis. I know what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. But as far as how to, I'm learning that. I haven't been taught that.
You're winging it, yeah.
Like today, one of your account managers called me and was like, he was telling me about, you know, some of the race was wrong in the guide or whatever. And I've only been working this position for a year.
So you still in the infancy stage of.
So anything past 2019 August, I ain't got shit to do with.
Yeah.
So it's things that's coming up that was messed up, not by me,
but by somebody.
But I'm going off of what they did, and what they did wasn't right. So now it's like I get blamed for it not being right, and it's like, but I'm just going off of what was there before.
The data that was given to you.
Like, I mean, it was wrong before. And granted, I can say this, I could have done some extra work. But y'all not paying me enough for that shit,
Yeah.
bottom line.
You trust in the system like they tell you to.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I get in trouble about that shit all the time and shit. They be like, well, why didn't you check that? I'm trusting.
It's like this is
somebody
the
else to
shit
do their
that
job.
y'all was supposed to check before. Like, and like I was saying today, it was some race that was wrong. Them hoes been wrong since
For a
at
long
least
time.
2018.
It's not something that popped up overnight.
Yeah. So it's like, you asking me why was this wrong? Nigga, you tell me. And like, like I said, granted, I could have done more.
But
Y'all not paying me
to do that.
to do that much work. And then for one, like you were saying, y'all tell me to trust what's in place.
Because the moment you go outside of doing what,
Then it's
they're
like,
comfortable with,
why did
now,
nobody told you to do that?
Yeah, now you the wild card. You the renegade now.
Right.
I deal with that shit all the time with logistics, bro. It's fucking retarded.
It's with data and information, and that's pretty much all I deal with. And what I do is, it's not more important than anybody else. It's health insurance, and it's pretty important.
Yeah.
But at the same time, anywhere that I would go, I would want things to be correct. And I understand that people make mistakes, and as long as they're corrected, I'm fine. It's like, but when I make mistakes based off of another mistake, we don't even need to discuss the other mistake.
Yeah.
We need to discuss how to fix it.
The initial shit that should be talked about first.
Not even that. We just need to discuss how to fix it. But don't come at me like, this is wrong. Why is this wrong?
You fucked up.
Like, what I gave you, I thought was right because this is what I was presented with. Once again, like today, I was telling, like, he was like, there's a lot of legal things that go on with health insurance. Mm-hmm. Just because, it involves people's life. So niggas be trying to protect their ass.
If one T is not crossed, something
and some shit fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
So we have these important notices which don't change. The only thing but I just found out this today. The only thing you really gotta change from year to year is just the date, and if there's a different HR director, So today there was a situation to where, well, not even with that. I take that back. Not even with that, because he was telling me, no, I'm fucking up. It is with that, because he was telling me, like, so we had a meeting with the producers, and we was discussing, like, why do we have to send an important notice request to the BA pool, which is benefit analyst pool. Mm-hmm. And he was like, that's something so easy that you shouldn't have to do that.
So why should they have an issue with doing their job or function of their job?
Right, I feel you. I also feel that you should be able to do that. And I was trying to tell him, and I had to tell him several times, I haven't been taught how to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't I don't know what they doing.
Like, don't blame me for your misuse of time.
Right, and it's not even that. It was his responsibility to teach me.
Yeah, but that's what
it's like I just didn't like.
If I don't know, I don't know.
I don't know what needs to be done on these hoes. So yeah, I'm finna send it to them. Because for me, I'm finna change the date and send it back to you, and that's not right.
Yeah.
And you gonna be like, well, that's not right. So
what's the problem with me taking the extra step to
right.
make sure this is right? That's the thing with my job. Everyone at my job has this thing with placism. This is what you do. This is what you do. But as soon as some shit fuck up, why couldn't you do this? And I love the moments. I love the moments when I could rub it in your face and say, this is not my job function. This is yours. So this is not my issue. Like, niggas would lose trucks worth $50,000 worth of shit. Mm-hmm. And be like, where's this? Where's this? Oh, I don't know that. I'm that's above my pay grade. That's my favorite shit to do. I love doing that. Yeah. I love doing that. Like, you want to make me feel small when I step out to say something. Mm-hmm. But when you fuck up, now you want to ask me, where's this, and that? Nah, I don't know anything about that. I say, you deal with computers more than I do. So go ahead and deal with that computer shit that you were telling me about. You only supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. Right, and that's the thing. It's like last year I was just getting told what I needed to do, and everything isn't the same every year.
Yeah, it's gonna change.
So I really only know what I was told what I needed to do. So this year, if it's something different, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I dealt with insurance before, and I didn't too much like it because it was too much. It was too many random changes.
It's
gonna change tomorrow.
It's gonna yeah.
Like,
all the time. It
was this way last week, but now this is set now.
And so you better know.
Yeah, it stressed me out. I would do it. I was working for United Health and shit, doing verification and then how often that shit would change. I'd be like, damn, I did it this way yesterday and everything was cool.
That's not how we doing it now.
We not doing it this way.
You need this, and that. Like, and it's like, all right, that's cool.
You trained me to do it this way.
Nobody told me that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, because like I told you, I had the meeting where it was like, nigga, you fucking up. And I'm just like, everything that I'm fucking up on is because I'm learning all this new information. I'm still learning new shit. Yeah. I've been on this job for a year. Some things, like, I forget. You know, some things I gotta work on.
Are you training me in a way that I can retain it? Because a lot of people, like, we live in a nation right now, a microwave nation, where they expect you just put it in there, bing, it's done. Nah, sometimes you gotta stretch that shit out.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. What they don't realize is if they really look into the shit, most of the shit that they got a problem with didn't stem from me.
It's supreme.
Like, I'm not out here just fucking shit up just to be like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Like, nah, I'm doing what I know. So, I mean, you can be like, if you don't know something, ask somebody else. What if I don't know that I don't know?
Yeah.
Then what we do? If I think that I'm right, why would I doubt myself? And that's the thing that annoys me. It's like, well, you know, if you don't understand or know something, then, you know, just reach out. And it's like, I didn't know that I didn't understand or didn't know it.
Hey, this is what I deal with. Like, if they tell me if I don't know something, come ask. And then when I come ask, you want to beat me up about it. Like, what the fuck? Why am I even wasting the time talking to you if I'm going to get kicked in the nuts about it anyway? So, whether I fuck up or come ask you, I'm still getting the same results, getting kicked in the nuts.
Right. And the dude, like, another thing is, like, I feel like you got to know how to talk to people.
Yeah.
And I can understand, as far as myself, I can be very defensive.
Well, that's not a bad thing, though, to be defensive. I don't feel like that in business. It's not a bad thing. It's the way that you address it.
Right.
My boss says that to me a lot. He's like, you're always being defensive. I'm like, no, I'm protecting myself Why
Like,
would I not do that?
I'm being defensive because this is what I know. I'm not gonna be defensive off of something that I know that I fucked up.
Yeah.
But I don't have this job to fuck up.
Yeah. I'm not finna jump on the sword just to be jumping on the sword.
Right. But I understand that, like, I can't keep making the same mistake now.
Yeah.
But when you come to me and every time it's something different, then that's a different issue than when you come to me about the same thing.
Yeah.
Even though if the same, like, they would say it's the same thing because it's like, well, you know,
I'm doing
you
the
may
same
not
action.
be being attentive to the details. It's like the details you want me to be attentive to, I didn't know that I needed to be attentive to. So,
why can't you be more detailed towards? I mean, the person is telling you to be detailed. How come they can't be detailed when they're
right.
approaching you with it?
And this is the thing. I got put on at my job. I'm working for most benefit analysts work not for, but work with just an account manager.
Mm-hmm.
I work with a producer, which is higher than an account manager. So, and then this nigga got a lot of clients.
So you're not even working in
He's
the normal
very
chain of
right.
command.
He's very he is one of the team leaders and everything. So the work that I gotta do is a lot more than just a regular
than
BA.
A regular BA, yeah. That's bullshit. But I mean, it's depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
It gives you it's hard, but when that money talk come up, it actually gives you leverage. Like, I'm doing this, and this without this, so I feel like I'm entitled to this. So it just depends on how you look at it.
Mm-hmm. But that shit, you know how that shit go.
Yeah, they ain't gonna never pay you your worth. We've already came to the realization of that.
They'll never do that shit.
Your boss ain't gonna never pay you enough to live in this neighborhood. We said that last episode.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's time for us to figure out how can we transition ourselves into the boss now.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say this and we're gonna wrap it up. And these niggas don't even know that I'm like,
You make a move. Hey.
I'm like, I'm making moves.
Yeah.
I'm making moves like motherfucking Emmett Smith in this hoe. Like,
every once in a while I get the opportunity to, flex and shit, but I don't go into details with the nigga like today. They were
never.
Well, we gonna have to let y'all go home early, VTO, y'all. I said, shit, well, you can let me leave right now. He said, he submitted your ship. I said, nah, I'm good. I said, I'm making money doing other shit. What? I said, yeah, I'm cool.
They don't understand that. I don't understand that. They hit me with the when they was, like I told you, when they first called me about telling me I was fucking up, they hit me with the, I know times it's hard.
Yeah.
And I was like,
nah, I'm good.
I mean, if you want to say that, and we can say that, if that, that's what we got to say for me to get some more money.
Yeah.
But, I'm not saying like, fuck y'all, but
I'm straight.
It's coming up. It's coming up, nigga. Careful. Talk to me nice. I mean, fucked up. Talk to me nice.
Like you won't be, nigga.
Yeah.
I told about I was like, nah. When he told me like I go home, I'm like, nah, I'm good, fam. I ain't tripping on no money like that, man. I said this paying bills, but
niggas ain't used to. And when you do shit like that, it take away motherfuckers'
power.
It
take away their power. So now I said, nah, this ain't my main money. I said, I'm just gonna go and do some other shit anyway. I'm gonna work on the podcast. Oh, you got a podcast? I said, yeah. I said, the little time that I was off, I said I started a t-shirt company we started doing a podcast. Oh, let me listen to your podcast. I said, nah, you probably don't want to listen to it. You know.
Right.
Why not? I said, nah, cause it probably ain't your, you know.
It ain't your speed.
Yeah. You sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure, man.
What it really is like I'm on this whole talking shit
talk
about
shit
you.
about you, nigga.
And,
I'm throwing them off the trail.
I ain't ready to disconnect right now. So don't listen to that hoe right now, but you know, later.
They gonna question me about that. Who's that guy that you were talking about that you called an asshole?
Yeah, shit. That's why, like, I be very careful.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I be lying. Sometimes I be like, shit, I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah,
I ain't done nothing. You know, I'm just.
But they be trying to get me to get into details about shit, and I just don't feel the need because I'm not gonna let you take my energy. If I tell you, it's gonna give you the opportunity to
try and get into that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, ask me how it's going.
How's it going?
And then that's gonna determine how you treat me as far as what I'm doing. Like, nah, you got me fucked up.
And I be so casual about you. I'm like, hey, you know, nigga doing.
It's always good.
We doing. Even when it's fucked up, man, nigga doing alright, you know.
If it ain't, I'll let you know.
I ain't
Kevin, but it's always good.
Like, Kevin, I'm noticing you coming in with brand new sneakers every other day. I'm like, nah, you know these
like,
little old hoes, man. I just
that's sneakers. Like, the fuck. Like
you
niggas can buy shoes now. Now you concerned about like that's how much you think about me. Like I can't even buy nice shoes now. You like what's going on, nigga? I like nice shoes. Suck my dick. Like what's going on ain't got nothing to do with you. Like these hoes ain't even
new. Like nah, these old joints, man. I just don't wear them.
Like they not even that expensive. It's just you know I do what I want to do.
Yeah,
and I ain't got to like. I ain't gotta report to you, or I ain't gotta like. I ain't gotta tell you.
In my head, I want to say, "Nigga, suck my dick." I'm good. Nigga.
I want to say that on every Zoom call, nigga. I want to start that whole off like that. For starters, suck my dick from the back.
Hey, what's that?
What we talking about today?
What's that? Dave Chappelle episode where they paid out the black people reparations and shit. And everybody had the money talking about the poor people are coming. That's why we want to say it works so bad.
Man.
Watch out, the broke motherfuckers is coming.
That's why they don't like that.
They don't like this shit. They don't like that I'm happy. It be fucking them up when I be in a real good mood at work. It be fucking them up. Like, this other lead, he was mad because I was working, but I was real joyful and dancing and shit, having a good time.
If you have a good attitude, then niggas gonna be like, they gonna press you to until you be like, or try and make you be like, you know.
Yeah, try to.
You know, I feel a little uneasy. Like, nah, that's why I was like, okay.
Hey, this one nigga came on to you like, man, why y'all over here listening to this R&B? You in love? I said, I laughed. I like, yeah. I said,
I might be, nigga.
I said, I'm getting prepared for the night. I said, that's why you can't close down them hoes you be trying to fuck, because you want to be a killer all the time.
You worry about the wrong
You want to be gentle. You need to be gentle, nigga. It fucked his whole energy up. He left.
Niggas be worried about the wrong motherfucking thing.
Worried about the wrong thing, nigga. Let me be happy. For whatever reason, I'm happy. Cause there's plenty of time I don't want to interact. So when I'm happy, just let me enjoy that shit.
Nigga. The hell the fuck yeah.
Yeah. Welcome.
Cause I do not like that interactive shit.
Yeah.
Like I go to work to make money. I don't go to work to make friends.
Nah, I've said it to my boss, my GM. I'm like, look, I understand we not here to be friends, but we can be cordial and get money together. Right. That's it. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not trying to hang out.
Respect. Yeah.
I'm not trying to hang out. I'm not trying to get to know you outside of work, but we can be cordial. Mm-hmm. But if I'm over here enjoying my own energy, let me do that, man.
Right. If it ain't interrupting with nothing to
else.
do
I'm being productive.
What I'm here for.
Yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Nigga got mad because you over there being loud. I'm singing Tevin Campbell. I'm singing that shit. I let the nigga know I'm in a good mood. Man, you being too loud and disrupted me on this end. Nigga, I said, man, get the fuck out of my face, nigga. Kept singing.
Like a motherfucker.
Fuck him.
Nigga, I feel you. We gonna go ahead and wrap this shit up. We gonna be back next week though, for sure.
For sure. And if they, this Big KB, if they try to fuck up your energy, fuck them.
Fuck them niggas. Fuck them and they mama. And they kids. Like,
they try to fuck up your energy, put on your best jury and let them hear this shit. Fuck them.
If you ain't got no jury, hey, do some mental exercises and live in a different world so you can kill them niggas in your whatever world you in. But this has been the What You Thought podcast, and we out this bitch.
Y'all be easy, man.
Yeah.